So we've managed to clear this area of that tree that was in the way of the new bit of section of fence that's going to go in, and now we're ready to dig that hole. I've also done a rough layout of where the gate will go. I left quite a bit of margin there and then pulled the string line out. So I think the idea is I'll put in that fence post there, and then we'll have the two bookends of the fence which we can work between and get a nice straight fence. So we're going to mark the whole perimeter of it. The fence post is about 10 centimetres across, so we want a hole about 3 times that. And so what, about a 30 centimetre hole. So I'm going to mark that out with some paint just to give me a rough guide to cut the top side away with, using the end of the gravel board as a centre point, given that that's exactly where we want the fence post to go. So mark that centre roughly. Now we've got 15 centimetres out here. Then right there. There we go. Just shuffle that away. So there we've got a rough guide as to where to dig. So there we go. We've got the fence post in place, concreted. I also put the gravel board and the panel in at the same time. Essentially having to lift it up into the slots. So just used an old fence panel there, not really bothered, might replace it later. So now we're on to the next one. So we'll mark that out where that stake is. We'll get it in position and in the ground, get the hole dug and concreted in. So there we go, another fence post in and concreted successfully. Got it nice and level there. It's pretty good, both axes, really sweet. So that's Sandy. So, on to the next one. course of this weekend I've managed to get nearly all the fence posts in. I've got one left. I need to cut down a gravel board for the short section of fence, and that last post where that board is, I've dug the hole, it's ready to go, and then I will cut the gravel board. So it feels like the area is really beginning to take shape now. Got a sense of the perimeter and the size, and I'm looking forward to getting the last of the wood cleared at some point, and then getting on with the layout.
fit the gate hardware here. A bit awkward because the post is at an angle. Probably if you know some tricks you can get a better fitting there. Also it's hard to drill into the concrete at an angle, so I've actually used some outdoor adhesive there, which seems to give a pretty solid connection, so not too worried about that. That'll keep the gate closed, I think. And then, yeah, just drilled into the wood there to fit the bolt. The hinges here screwed into a bit of treated 2x4. So those were concrete screwed into that post there to fix the two together. Nice strong link, and then we were able to screw in the hinges themselves. Now, I really hate the screws that are provided with these hinges, that you get sort of little black slotted things. So I've actually replaced them with similar sized stainless steel screws with a proper crosshead, so a lot easier to put in with the impact driver and save some effort there. So here we have the fence fully finished. I've put in the last bits of hardware on the gate, and now we've got a border to our garden, and we can get going with doing the layout and the foundations once we've cleared away this lot of timber